Okay, so we're going to do our vocabulary. This is the second set for human body. We did multicellular and single cellular or unicellular last week. So this week we're starting our skeletal and muscular systems. So go ahead and put that title on the top of your page. Today is October 5th. Vocabulary number 2. Our first word is bone. Since we're talking about the skeletal system, the hard organs that make up the skeletal system. So I'm going to box in some clue words to help you remember. Remember that they're hard organs, and they are organs, even though you don't think of them as organs, but they are, and they make up the skeletal system. Your bones can replenish themselves. Like if you break your bone, it can heal itself. So it's a living organ. Marrow, the yellow or red tissue that fills the bone cavities. So like if here's my bone, here's my bone. It's like a dog bone. It's this stuff that's in the middle right here. So it's the stuff in the middle right here. You see it like in dog bones and stuff like that. And it could be yellow or red. If it's red, it makes red blood cells. This is the one that is, you'll see the most often about bones, about how the marrow makes red blood cells. And yellow marrow is made up of fat. So it fills the bone cavities. So the spaces, just like when you get a cavity in your tooth, it's a hole in your tooth. Well, other things have holes in it too. That's called cavities. Okay, cartilage, smooth, firm, and flexible tissue that is found at the end of your bones. You can find this in your ears, nose, let's see, etc. We'll put etc., meaning other spots. But your ears and your nose, if you bend the top of your ear, that's cartilage, or the tip of your nose. The next one is joints, where two bones meet. So where two bones meet, like your knees, elbows, ankles. Then you have voluntary muscles. Just like if you volunteer for something, then you choose to do it, right? So voluntary muscles are muscles that you can control. So can control. They're like your arm and leg muscles, or like my hand muscles here that I'm using to write with. Involuntary, the muscles that you cannot control. So it's the ones that your brain just automatically controls, like your breathing. A lot of the times you don't think nonstop going, okay, breathe in lungs, breathe out lungs, breathe in lungs, breathe out lungs. And your heart is also a muscle too that you don't control. Your body controls it, but you don't choose to control it. Then you have skeletal muscles. These are the voluntary muscles that move your skeleton. So voluntary muscles that move your skeleton. So there's those ones. There's some on the back, so I'm going to have to turn the page. So go ahead and pause the video so you can write down these words. And then I have some on the back here, just two of them. Then you have smooth muscles. Muscles that are smooth and found in the stomach, intestine, bladder, and your blood vessels. Some of them are voluntary, some of them are involuntary. So let's see. So stomach, intestines, bladder, and blood vessels are probably the most important things for that definition. And then you have cardiac muscles. These are the muscles that make up the heart. Your heart is the only thing in your body that has cardiac muscles, and they're involuntary. All right, so you guys are going to make flashcards for these words. So once you have them written down in your notebook, nice and neat, make sure you're highlighting your words. If you don't want to box these in, that's fine. This is just another way to help you remember the word. But I would definitely highlight them as you go. All right, go on to the next thing.